Hi Aries. Let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Wednesday the 27th of August 2025. But whenever you watch the videos when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also Aries, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is an Aries collective. Let's see what my Aries babies needs to be aware of today. Today is whenever you watch the video. This is timeless. You have change, gift, expectation. Your intuition is on point. Okay, good things are coming. I see you moving up. Okay, whatever you're doing here, I feel there's something you're doing alone, Aries, and you are moving on up. Okay, I like that. Good things coming. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep focusing on what you are focusing on here, Aries, because it is leading to a win. Aries, let's see. What does Aries need to be aware of today, spirits? The Eight of Pearls in your recent past. You then have the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. You then have the Nine of Pearls, which is the Pentacles on this deck. Current energy, you have the Knight of Cups. So you could have someone approaching you here in the current energy, Aries, with their emotions, whether it's romantic or platonic. You then have the Ten of Swords in the future. You have the Moon. The Three of Swords. And the Hermit. On the back of the deck is Strength, Leo energy, and the Six of Swords. So I feel like you're going to find out some type of information here. Something that could be a little bit painful, you know, but it's a blessing in disguise, okay? It's something that's finally ending. Finally. What is the Eight of Pearls for Aries today? Justice. So you're looking for success, okay, with Justice, Libra energy. You've also got the Eight of Pearls, so there's a lot of work being done. Okay, you are turning the wheel. Okay, the way you turn the wheel is when you double up on the good, release the bad. So I see here you are doubling up on the good. Okay, so you can, I don't know, get some type of success or rewards here. So very focused on it, you. You now have Judgment coming out. What is Judgment? The Five of Pentacles. So I see here you may have received a message in the recent past, Aries. Scorpio energy could be significant, but there's a truth. There's a truth about something that you're not receiving. So there's something here that you've been holding on to or being giving to here, Aries, that you're not receiving anything. Okay? And I feel like this could be something that's taking from you. It could be taking your money. It could be taking stability or abundance. It could be taking your mental health. But I see you waking, okay? I see you waking and walking alone. So you may have seen the truth here was something that you are choosing to not give to that now, where you were giving to it or you were waiting for a return. There was no return. So now I see you choosing to walk alone, and there you are, walking alone, independent. Okay, but you're walking into an enlightenment and luxury and rewards here. What is the Nine of Pearls? So the Nine of Pearls, as I said, is the Nine of Pentacles. The Two of Wands, making that decision and sticking with it. He's actually got his world in the wand. So it's secure in the wand. So you've made a decision here to move towards something else. And you could be focusing more on yourself here, Aries. Focus on self brings in union. So if you are looking for union, you're going the right way, okay? Let's have a look in your current energy. You've got the Knight of Cups. What is this Knight of Cups? The Eight of Pentacles. There's someone here coming in that has worked hard for some type of reward in their life, but they are approaching you, giving you part of this reward. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could be someone that's, I feel, got emotion for you. They are approaching you here in the current energy and giving you something that they've worked hard for. Tell us about the Eight of Pentacles. Whoever this is somebody that I feel whoever this is knows that if they don't give to this, that it could be something that will be released. As I said, it could be a water sign, but whoever this is, I feel there's been something built that you've built with this energy that they don't want to release. They don't want to let go of this because I feel like you and them have gone through a lot. So let's have a look at the Five of Wands. I'm not sure if you take this offer here, Aries. You know, this person is approaching you. What is the Five of Wands? The Six of Cups. So this person is coming in with something that they've worked hard for. I feel like also there could be someone that is trying to apologize. This is somebody from your past. I feel whoever this is could be someone that played some games with you. They're coming out as a childlike energy, so there could be an age difference. But they may see that there is this single-like energy around you, like you are in single energy, so they are approaching you. Tell us more about the Six of Cups. Whoever this is, they walked away from you, and I see you have flowers behind your back. So to me, I feel like you do have feelings for this person, but you aren't showing them. I feel like there's been an ending, but they are going to reapproach with an apology. Tell us about the Ten of Swords. The Queen of Wands. So I feel like whoever this is, you learned a lesson with them. You got the Queen of Wands. She does what she wants. Okay, but there's something about you're holding the black cat, so there's a connection to spirit here. It's like spirit helps guide you the right way. And I feel like whoever this is, you learned a big lesson from them. There was a painful ending. Tell us more about Ten of Swords. It could be a fire sign. But I feel there's been distance. I feel like there's been time where you've gone deep within for answers, and I feel like you have talked to the divine, you've talked to your ancestors, and they're telling you to walk down a new path or walk towards your light. Okay, I also feel when this person approaches you here, Aries, you're gonna have to, there's something about looking at the past, looking at the lesson that you learned last with this person. I don't think you're going to accept them. Let's keep going with your reading. You now have the moon, okay? So some of you could choose to come back to work with this person, but I feel a lot of you see what this person has done now. You finally see it. But I feel this person's done this more than once. Tell us about the moon. So the moon is Pisces Cancer energy. They could have been holding secrets from you, things that you didn't know about. They were keeping things from you. I feel like your intuition was telling you though. But you are choosing to move towards what's right, what's resourceful. Okay, you're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody that is resourceful. She doesn't want to do much for what she achieves or what she receives. So I see you listening to your intuition. As I said, you're holding the black cat back there. Okay, and now you're grabbing your wealth, something that you've grown. You know, you've got grapes there. The grapes, you know, represent something that's really, really hard to grow, but it is so easy for you to grow. Look at those grapes. They're green. Okay, you are such a beautiful queen. No matter what sex you are here, Aries, people are attracted to this. And this person that is obsessed with you is very attracted to it. You could have this maternal energy. You could be a parent. You don't actually have to be feminine. But I feel there's a new nurturing of a connection. It's the connection with the divine. You know, divine is giving back to you. Whereas whoever this is coming in with an apology. I feel like they left the situation, but they are obsessed with the situation. So I see in the future you ready for the new beginning. What is the Three of Swords? Temperance. You've been doing the same old, I feel, with that. You had patience with temperance, but it's time to walk on. I feel like you gave this a lot of tries here, Aries, and it just did not work out. You wanted it to work, but it kept breaking your heart. And I feel like now you know that it is time to heal. It is time to let go. It is time to listen to the divine. What is the Hermit? So on the Hermit card here, you have soul searching. The Hermit, Virgo energy, could be significant. What is the Hermit? The Alchemist. So the Alchemist is the magician. I see you getting to work. I see you having everything that you need in front of you here, Aries, and it doesn't include anyone else. You have everything you need to get started, to focus on you, to connect to the divine. There is something here that you could be learning, you could be studying. But this is your path. This is your, I feel, path and reward, because I do see the symbol of infinity. So what goes around comes around. I feel like there's something about what's within you is what the path is to take. Okay, if that makes sense. Now, let's have a look at these two cards on the back of the deck for you. You've got Strength and the Six of Swords. So having the courage to finally leave something, where it could have been a soulmate. Leo energy could also be significant here. What is the Strength card? Blueprint. To start working on this blueprint. The creation of something new, never before seen. I feel having also the power to walk alone, even though there are two tigers here, you could be connecting with your feminine and masculine and pushing this forwards. What is the Six of Swords? Because you are all alone. You are all alone in the kayak or the canoe, or I forget what they are called. What is the Six of Swords? Like, I see you, there's a whole relocation, maturing, growing up, seeing this for what it is. You've got the Queen of Pearls. So this Queen of Pearls energy is really coming out for you today, Aries. Someone that is balanced. You know, she's balanced in her maternal, but she's also a wise businesswoman, no matter what sex you are. But I see if you start this new journey alone and you move away from that energy, that what you're working on here, Aries, I feel is going to actually come into fruition because you have this balanced energy within yourself. Okay, you are maturing, you're learning, you're learning what deserves your time, your money, and your effort. So, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I loved your reading today. Have a great day. I love you all so much, but I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.